eventually you want to be part of this network and build products there.
Can you name one misconception about fiat versus digital currency that decision makers still get wrong? Okay, can you explain why do we see a few different stable coins instead of one single dominant standard?
Yeah, right. I think that most of the payments are done with the stable coins, and I have research that described there is so-called Stablecoin Trilemma, where you actually can think of stablecoin for like a triangle, where you have peg, so how fixed the peg to $1 is, how stable it is, the scalability, how fast you can grow, and the degree of decentralization. And I think you can look at something like Liquidity USD, which is an over collateralized coin by the Ethereum. And usually you see that it grows quite slow, but it's very decentralized and the peg is quite stable. On the other hand, you have something like USDC and USDT, which are very fast growing stable coins, but obviously they're very centralized. And we had also we saw recently that funds can be easily frozen, so it's controlled by the one party which cooperates with other regulators, and if there is a requirement to freeze certain funds, they can easily do it and do it very fast, so there is not much of a decentralization there. Instead, if you look at some like Liquidity USD, for example, then it's only backed by Ethereum, and I'm taking even this more extreme example rather than DAI, because DAI is also backed partly by USDC, so there is kind of stable coin backed partly by another stable coin, which is understandable, but I want just to put it a bit too extreme. So if you look at LUSD, which is only backed by Ethereum right now, then you see that you can't really see it being freeze, for example, right? So every stable coin tries to find a border of a triangle to which to belong. And as a result, I think we see that actually a few stable coins rose. I think it's more than 300 the last time I checked. A lot of them are very big, but they still have different use cases. So